So in this example, we have our enumeration job role. And job role defines basically just two roles, administrator and developer. What I've also done is I've created a method here called respond. And the respond method accepts a parameter. The type of this parameter is a job role. Only a job role value type can be passed in the place of this parameter. Now inside this method, we have a couple of different things that we can do depending on the job role that's passed in. If the job role is job role.administrator, then we can write out to the console, have fun with the network. Otherwise, we know that their job role is the developer, and we all love code heads. So we'll go ahead and print that out to the screen. What if the user tries to pass in something other than a job role type? Well, that would fail. And since there are only two job roles, we know that it has to be either administrator or developer. Let's go ahead and call the respond method and pass in the value of jobrole.developer as the parameter. When we execute this, we should be informed that we love code heads, because that's the only possible execution if the job role is not an administrator. Let's go back and change some things around a little bit. What if we left off the job role dot and just passed in the value of developer? Well, in this case, it's no longer a valid reference to the enumerator. Let's go ahead and run it, and we get a build error. Basically, it's telling me that the name developer does not exist in enum class. Basically, we haven't defined developer as a variable or as an enumerated element. It has no definition. What if I stuck job role back in here and then used another undefined job role? You'll notice when I type in job role dot, it gives me a list of those elements which are valid for job role. But we're going to break the rules here. We're going to put in something that doesn't exist in the list, such as user. And let's run again. Once again, we get a build error. And that's because the job role enumeration does not contain a definition for user. User is not a valid job role. So as you can see, we can use the enumeration to properly restrict the values that are acceptable for a parameter of a method, for a variable, or anywhere a value type is needed.